There
right?
you go.
All right.
Okay, on the air, Dad. Go.
Oh, thank you. Good evening. My name is Ricardo. Not that that makes any damn difference. And I'm here to discuss with you matters in about 3 or 4 different categories. But primarily I need you to understand that I'm bipolar. That means there's 2 of me. And the other one of me is always telling me, don't do it. But be that as it may, I mean, I'm going to discuss with you areas of three different areas actually. The town crier area, where I get to cry and moan about anything that I see going on in this town.
Like what? Give me
huh?
an example. Cry. Give me an example.
Well, you know, I have to, at this point, I have to go look for them. You know, by the time I am able to explain this to you as an audience, I'll try to figure one out. The fact that the goddamn potholes are in the middle of the streets down in Petaluma, it was so bad, them potholes in Petaluma, you could lose a Jeep in there. So, but in any event, that's the town crier. I want to cry about things that the town has problems with. And then the other area that I have is I'm the courthouse critic. I mean, I get to be, actually...
So what's the courthouse doing wrong?
You know, that's part of what my problem is to actually, I've been a lawyer, you know, now for 50 years. I've been out there standing in front of them gods, because they are the closest thing to God on this earth.
Who, the judge?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You think them doctors are gods? They ain't gods. It's God sitting in that courtroom. So I got to be able to be one of them people who got to talk to God. One of them lawyers. Right, so I'm the courthouse critic. Occasionally I'll have some concerns about what the hell's going on out there.
So what's going on out there now? You should have came in with the story, Dad.
Well, admittedly, Renee, I have to go out there and look to see what the hell's going on. I mean, in the past...
But in the past, haven't you had a story when you wanted to be the crier of the court?
Well,
What is it?
Well, like I told you, I mean, sometimes I think they screw it up. But aside from that...
Judge, I think he's avoiding the question.
Aside from that, I can tell you about how things go in them courtrooms, because I've been there.
Okay, so what's funny about that?
Well, only the events that occur. I mean, like I told you, that trial that I did, where you're picking the jury, you know, you're getting an idea of who the jury is and whether they got any prejudices and things of that sort.
Right.
All right, so we're in the process of picking this jury for this case that, and this little old lady, English teacher from Healdsburg, and I lived in Healdsburg a long time, and the district attorney who was prosecuting this case, he grew up in Healdsburg.
Little town.
Right, a little hometown, so so in the process of asking this lady if she had any perhaps biases one way or the other, the obvious question was, for the district attorney, said, do you know me? She did. She said, yeah, I know you. I could say the name, but I've known you since you were a kid in high school. I know that you learned how to cheat, steal, whatever it took to win, and that was your only purpose, was winning. Well, me being the lawyer for the accused, I thought that was very beneficial. I mean, after all, she knew what this prosecuting lawyer would do just to be able to win, whether it was true or not. So I thought that was marvelous. later on, I'm asking her a couple of questions, and then I ask her if she knows me. She said she did. She said she knew that I was a drinker, that I was a gambler, and that I was a womanizer. And she didn't know why anybody would want to trust me. Oh Jesus! About this time, the judge was banging on the bench up there, and he's banging on there, and I figured, well, shit, we're in trouble now, me and the DA. So the judge says, "Counsel, I want you up here at the bench, and I mean right now." So, what could you do? me and the DA went up there, leaned over the bench to hear the judge. He says, "If either one of you ask her if she knows me, I'll throw you in jail." Now, from where?
In contempt of court, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, contempt. Right.
Well, then say it that way. In contempt of court.
I'll hold you in contempt of court and throw you
You're in jail. There you go.
All right. Because that's what he was going to do. And we didn't ask. We didn't ask any more questions. We just accepted the jury as it was.
Didn't you want to know what she had on the judge?
No, I don't know what the hell she had on the judge.
That might have come in handy.
Well, you know, that's the truth. It sure would have been nice to be able to ask her if she knew that, Judge, wouldn't it? But we were afraid. We didn't do it. We went on with the trial, and of course the justice won out. Now, I don't have to tell you what justice won out is. That's the end of the story. I don't have any more stuff made up, Renee.
Okay, then you say thank you very much. That's all I have to say.
You know, ain't that the truth?
You got to give me an exit line so I know that you're leaving the stage.
I mean, I can go into one of my religious concept stories, you know, like Noah's wife. I don't know what category I'd put that in. Town crier?
Town crier. That's exactly what it is.
No, you son of a bitch! What are you talking about?
Because she'd have been the biggest one.
Huh?
Because she'd have been the biggest town crier.
That's right.
Right.
Damn Noah! What are you talking about?
Okay. Very good.
Right.